This is the DJI Mic Mini, and today I'm going to be giving you a comprehensive review of this absolute powerhouse that is less than an inch in total size. Alright, so now we are here with the DJI Mic Mini, and we're going to do a little unboxing on this, and I'll tell you what the build quality is, what it feels like, and then we're going to get a review in a later video. So, let's go ahead and get this plastic off. Alright, so we have the plastic wrapping off, and we're going to go ahead and open up the box now. There doesn't seem to be any tape on the box, so we're just going to grab the lip and open it on up. Okay, so this is its nice little cloth carrying case. Nice and foamy, I can feel. And we have what looks like a nice sticker sheet in here. The packaging is really nice. This is nice to touch. I like the texture of this. Okay, so we do have some nice stickers here for an SD card adapter, and just for whatever we can put that on, probably put that on the carrying case. That'd be pretty nice on there. Alright, so the carrying case is kind of a really gray, olive green, more gray than green, but it has green accents. So the nice little tag book here, it's 100% polyester. We'll take that off, and right on top here, we have the covers, gray, black, and then another gray, and another black to help eliminate wind noise when you're recording. Next little package we have tucked away in here is a male-to-male 3.5 audio jack. This camera, the DJI Action 4 does not have one of these by default, so I am going to need to pick up an adapter if I intend to record through the camera, but we'll see how that works wirelessly through my phone instead first. Okay, as well as the 3.5, we have the charging cord, which unlike the camera is USB-A to USB-C. And here we have the case, the charging case, that holds and charges the microphones. This is a nice solid case. Feels like plastic, but it's nice hard plastic. I wouldn't be worried about this jostling around in a bag. Maybe a drop would hurt. Obviously you wouldn't want to drop it. Little reset button on the bottom there. Let's go ahead and remove this peel. And this does have a latch, so everything doesn't fall out when it's in your bag. A little bit of play, but still not going to drop anything, obviously. So push this in, open it up. And now we have nice little activation lights on the case, both transmitters and the receiver. So let's go ahead and start left to right here. So this is what one of the microphones looks like. It's got a really nice little magnetic clip on the back here, which is reasonably strong, and that's going to be for clipping it on your shirt or for other materials that are thin like clothing. On the side here you have the power button, the connect button, and the indicator light for indicating connectivity, and I also believe this indicates noise cancellation. So as well as this little magnetic clip, we have the actual clip for the microphone, just a real clip that you can snap on to your collar of your shirt or any other of your desired locations for clipping. And we can take one of the wind muffs, and these just clip on. They just clip right on, which is real nice. It doesn't have to cover the whole mic or anything. There are a lot of microphones out there where the fluff has to cover the whole microphone. It's a challenge to put it on, but these, they just clip on and clip back off. So that's really nice. And both of them are going to be like that. Just clip on and they clip right back off. So that's very nice. Let's go ahead and slip this back in the charging case. So here we have the USB-C adapter for using the transmitter with your smartphone, which is how I'm going to be using it. So this will slide onto the bottom of the case here. You just pop the cover off, and then with a little bit of force, you can slide this onto the case, and you just plug it into the bottom of your phone, and it will be the receiver for the audio if you're recording with your phone. So I'll just pop that off and go ahead and slide that back into the case. and put the cover back onto the receiver. As you can see, there's a little arrow there to indicate how to put this back on properly. Just slide it on from this side and it'll click into place. So the receiver also has a nice clip with rubber for clipping onto things like a camera or anything else you want to put it on if you wanted to do that. Here we have a 3.5 millimeter audio jack, also for connecting to cameras, just like that. It would if it was on top of a camera. You saw the green light turn solid when I had that plugged in because it was receiving, but there was nothing on the other end. Here, which is a nice feature to add, is a gain knob. You can automatically adjust the gain just on the receiver in increments of 6s, so -6, -12, or +6, +12, and they have a nice little click into place, which I don't know if you can hear. So you're not just going to accidentally bump this. Once you have it set, it's going to stay there. The connect button, and that's about it for the receiver. So we'll go ahead and pop that back in the case. And you can see here's the other mic. Nothing different about it, nothing special, just the other mic. And you'll see if I take out the receiver and one of the microphones, it should automatically connect. And there you can see the solid light is on the microphone and on the receiver as well, meaning they have connected. So if I were to put this into my phone right now, it would connect automatically and the audio would start coming through. So I'm gonna grab my phone, I'm gonna plug these in, and we're gonna get a nice little audio test on the smartphone. Alright, so here is the audio without the mic plugged in, and I'm just gonna go ahead and click it in real quick. If you tap the microphone, you can make sure it's connected, and this is the microphone connected to my shirt with the magnetic clips, and here is gain. Here is gain -6. Here is gain -12. Here is gain +6. And here is gain +12. So that's nice. It's just clipped onto my shirt with the magnetic strips. Okay, so this is the Mic Mini on my t-shirt. I have it connected to my phone right now for recording, and I'm just using the magnetic attachment for it on my shirt. And this is going to be with noise canceling turned off. It's just picking up everything, and the gain is set to 0. Now it's not very windy out here, maybe 1 mile per hour, but maybe you can hear some of the trees ruffling and stuff. So now we're going to switch to noise canceling mode, which is indicated by that light we talked about earlier on the receiver. Okay, so we are in noise canceling mode, and let's see if you can hear anything in the background. Okay, there's some birds chirping. I don't know if you can hear me any better, but it's not very loud. There's some highway noise. I'm gonna find a way to create some noise so we can get some input on how this noise canceling actually works. All right, so now we're out here. I brought out my DJI Mini 4 Pro drone to get some extra wind noise, extra annoying fly noise. Right now, we are on standard mode with no noise canceling at all. So we're gonna take off and bring the drone over here and see what it sounds like. Okay, so now we have the drone here next to me, and I don't know what it sounds like, if you can hear me clearly at all, but we have the drone, and there's not much wind, so it's not doing too much crazy corrections right now, but we're gonna go ahead and switch on noise canceling mode. Okay, so this is active noise canceling, and you're gonna hear, oh, we actually have some wind gusts now, so we have the drone plus some wind gusts, and this is how my voice sounds with the mic down here on my shirt, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk into it. If you were to be trying to isolating your voice, this is what it sounds like with noise canceling on, plus the drone, plus some wind with the muff on. Okay, so that is the DJI Mic Mini and its case. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for further updates on the work on the progress of my setup. And that was the Mic Mini.